You think JJ's gonna be happy about hearing that Nights into Journey into Dream song? Oh, that is merely a prologue. What's going on, everybody? Whole bunch of cool cats in the house. We got Stanley with the first certified chat. Vector Sater, hello. JJ, and hello to JJ's Tales. And hello to Wonder Woman's Tales. Kio's in the house. Ooh, Prism might play alongside with us on these Sonic CD Timestone Challenge. Very cool. Nice. And JJ is adding the worms from Sonic Spinball as a boss in Ashura. Very cool. Very cool. Hello, Barry. Prism's trying to work through which version of Sonic's CD to play. As Keo says, JJ stands for joy. Joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy, good game on Genesis. Hello, Ghost of Burb. We got Prism, Ghost of Burb, Keo. What a crew. I'm opening Team Sonic Racing Ren now. Welcome to the new Botanic Base Hangout Bay Waiting Zone. Alright, why don't I just jump the jump and pop over to this intro screen. What's up, everybody? Make sure we got incredible volume levels. Yeah, Keo says I must be the only other person on the planet besides you who played Stimpy's Invention. Not only did I have Stimpy's Invention growing up, me and especially my dad were big Ren and Stimpy fan watchers of that show. So not only did I have that game growing up, and I beat it growing up as a kid, I also played through and beat the entire game on co-op mode in South Korea. It's a fact. It's a fact. I did that in South Korea and here. What's going on, Javid? How you doing, my man? Stanley might pick up this game someday. Well, Stanley, that's cool. I would say, do you have Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed? Because if you haven't played that, I would strongly recommend that one first. This is a cool game. This was my first Sonic racing game, and I really liked it, buying it and playing it. But once I played Sonic Racing Transform, I was like, alright, that's where the bee's knees is. This feels a little more plain and basic by comparison. Okay, so Stanley has already have the first racing game and Transform. So yeah, I would say go for it. But yeah, anyone looking to start their Sonic Racing Odyssey, I would direct you to Transform. JJ gifted it to me, so thank you so much, JJ. Alright, Dynamite intro. I think that was Johnny Gioeli's vocals, wasn't it? Yeah, Keo says, awesome, you had no one to co-op the game with. Yeah, it's really cool how that Ren and Stimpy game, depending on who you are, you have a slightly different moveset. They do accomplish the same thing, for the most part, but it's like totally different animations, So yeah, let's get a handful of races in today as a warm-up for the reason you're all truly here. The epic Sonic CD, unconstrained by generator requirements. High-speed lightning bolt action. Alright, why don't I... See what we got in Team Adventure. We'll start with the basic level. It's been a while since I played this, because the last several months I've really only been playing Transformed. So let me get an introductory wager going. And because this is the first level, so I am going to be playing on, kinda. So, first race, I'm going to do normal, actually. Okay, so for the wager, will Alex get first place? Alright, so I will be explaining all of the mechanics of the Team Blast mechanic. 2 minutes to bet have started. Go ahead, place a 50 points bet. Just to start as a goof. Let's see here. Sonic's got dope boost and speed. Tails' technique. Alright, I'm gonna start with my main man Sonic. Might get some Blaze and aims. But yeah, I think I gravitate toward the speed characters in this game. And hello, Neckler Go. What's up? Welcome to this canonical Sonic cutscene. We're not necessarily gonna listen to all of it. Is that not Colleen? It's gotta be Colleen. But it sounds different. I don't know. Keo loved the first All-Star Racing. I love this intro get ready music. Prism prefers the physics of the original Sonic All-Stars Racing, because you can get serious airtime and enter a boost-like state just from keeping your flow going. That's cool. They removed that from subsequent entries. Yeah, Ghostaburb says, yeah, the talking scenes feel very Sonic Rush. Glorious drifting. Alright, so, here I was a little while ago touting how much better kind of Transformed is, but oh, microphone's drifting. You got Joy-Con drift. I got microphone drift. One thing I can say is that the slipstream functionality is awesome. I love driving in my teammate's path, and the longer you do it, the better boost you get. It's just very dynamic. It makes it so that, you know, each race feels a little bit differently, even if it's on the same track, because, you know, your teammate's path is not always going to be standardized, so it just leads to cool little variations where you're supposed to go. Alright, so I ought to be passing. I gotta remember how to. Alright, yeah, so I typically offer up my items, especially if I'm in first place, and then I can even request items. Now, why would I do that? Use 2 boosts, pass the remaining one back to the teammate, so every time you pass an item to a teammate, your special meter goes up a little bit. So I'm probably gonna fill the special meter now. Not quite. Alright, now I have the special meter. But is it a good time to use it? My dudes, it's Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, all in first place. Maybe I shouldn't use it yet. I'll hold on to it. To use in case of an emergency. Who's behind us? Is that Big, this cat? I do not mind if you slingshot Knuckles. Alright, screw it. I'm going. Now, all of my teammates, I believe, have the Team Blast action right now. Alright, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are in first place. Wow, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles? That's the main team in Sonic Movie 3. Sonic Movie 3. I figured we'll at least take a peek at some of that trailer later. Let's see how I did. 1, 2, 3, baby. Just like the movie. I think they're set up in the same order in the trailer. Yeah, so, trailer-wise, I don't know how many of you watched the trailer, because I know some people, very understandably, just don't really want to be completely surprised when the movie comes out. So, I definitely won't give away any major stuff, but, I did watch the first minute, and then I listened to the whole thing. So I've heard all the dialogue that's in the trailer. And look, everyone's different. I can understand I honestly think that the things disclosed in the trailer are, like, good to know up front. I don't know. It's a personal choice. But learning what I learned in the trailer, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm glad I know that now rather than kind of be blindsided by it. Not even in a bad way, but okay, whoa, that's a significant detail. And yes, thank you, Vector Sater, for adding all those catchable phrases so that bad behavior rights can't disturb the action. So let's pay out Vector Sater, speak of the Vector, with the first victory of the day. Way to go. Alright. Why don't I go to the next world? Because reasons. But I'm gonna play as Blaze this time. Now this track is in Transformed, I believe, right? This is its reprisal. So I'm gonna start to do hard. Gonna play as Blaze, this cat.
Time to race.
Time to race.
Good to see you, Blaze.
Now, is this gonna lampshade Vector's presence?
Yes,
Vector has a really funny line where he acknowledges the chaotics. And hey, what's up, Tip Music? What's going
I
on?
didn't get an invitation, but my sources informed me about the race and said to meet you here.
Ah, there you are. Ready to participate in my
Come on, are they
grand
gonna call
contest?
attention to Vector's status within the
Now that I
chaotics?
see you, I think not.
Tanuki are notorious tricksters.
Perhaps
That's
I
kind of
can
a stereotype.
persuade you. There is a considerable
Doesn't his face look
cash prize.
Eggman-y?
Cash prize.
Cash prize, we know what Vector likes.
You seem quite determined, Vector.
Further
Yeah,
confirmation
but only to bail you out
that
of trouble
Sonic
when it
games
happens.
themselves are definitely allowed to
It will
discuss and be involved with cash and money related plot points. It's just Sega doesn't want any external content creators like the comics or Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime, strict directive, no mentions of money or cash. We're not having an episode of Sonic Prime where Shadow accidentally broke the mirror at his spin class, and now he has 24 hours to raise $2,000, so he starts selling art on the street. No, we're not doing that in Sonic games or properties. Nice. JJ just made a new original boss within an hour. Way cool. I wonder if it's harder or easier
Better for myself.
than the Shinobi boss in Sonic Mania. Because that thing is hard, and someday I will master it.
I am available to
But I am
assist.
nowhere close to doing so at the moment.
Good teamwork. Thanks.
Yeah, so you also get a little bit of Team Blast juice every time you slipstream, every time you pass or receive an item. Are they invincible? What's going on with them?
Never beat our team.
This is Seaside Hill, not Ocean Palace. I'm in second place. Wonder Woman celebrates the internet.
Show them our
Yeah, glad to hear it that Tep's internet is fixed. Dude, I love doing the Team Blast. So each time you bump into someone with the Team Blast, you actually get a little bit more juice on your meter. So you can, if you plan it right, and you bump into a ton of enemies with your star power Team Blast, well, you see,
Available to assist.
you can make that thing last for a while. And if that feature was in Start Transformed, then maybe that great part of Shadow's super theme wouldn't get cut off, but instead, it's a fixed amount of time. So no matter how good you're doing, how many opponents you bump into with your special, shut it down. You're not going to hear the classic guitar groove from Sonic Adventure 2, so just stop it. Oops, I forgot to do a wager. But I won't forget on the next match. Let's do a retroactive wager. What did you guys think was going to be the outcome of that race? I'm just kidding, man. Imagine that. That's like the church challenge on SNL.
I am impressed.
It's a game show where they ask you trivia questions. They ask a question, but then they say the answer, and then they ask you, did you know that answer? And you say, yes, and then they'll give you 100 points. It's the honor system. Did you know that answer? Yes.
Get the show on the road.
And it's, whoops, I restarted the race, didn't I? Yeah, Norm MacDonald is one of the contestants, and, you know, on Jeopardy, every now and again, they'll kind of just do a quick interview to learn something about the contestant. So when they ask Norm MacDonald what he does, and he's like, oh, I do this game show full-time now. Sand
I didn't come all
Road,
the way
baby.
from the future to lose.
Alright, so, yeah. I'm gonna do the first place wager as Amy's team, but it's first place in terms of teams. Maybe that goes without saying, but I wanted to say it. Alright, 2 minutes have begun. Place your bets.
Let's go. I'm in it to win it.
Me too, Ames. Me too.
Hey, Silver. Long time no see. You
Yeah. I
Silver
received the
came
invitation
from,
via
so 200 years
from now,
specifically?
and journeyed back in time to
That's what I
participate.
call a data point in lore. Wow, I see 1 point was bet on my victory, but now it's 301. Tep's gonna go for a walk. I like that idea. Hope it's not raining. Dude, I had to park so far away from my house yesterday when I was coming home from the supermarket, and I was walking through pouring rain with like 6 grocery bags in each hand. It was nuts, but it was one of those moments where I just had to, look around, consider the weird sci-fi premise of the sky and all the water that can pour down from it, and I'm like, yeah, planet Earth is a ridiculous, hilarious place. Time to go home. Yeah, Barry wonders how many times maybe that this game says long time no see. Yeah, this is quite the reunion game. And I think it was a while since Transformed had come out, maybe? Because this, I think, was 2019, right before the virus changed everyone's lives for a few months.
Get the message?
Yeah, Ghosterburb says, Ack, that's fun. Gotta love that downpour. Heaven's water supply is leaking. They shouldn't skimp out on the boiler in the basement. 'Cause look what happens. Angels start bowling. You start to hear thunderclaps. And the kids get scared, as do the dogs. I never had a dog. I had cats, though. With not one but 2 cats that were named after Banjo-Kazooie characters. Could you tell we were a rare warehouse? Wonder Woman wishes Tep a lovely walk. I love Amy's icon at the upper left. These Sonic games have such great, still image icons, in my accurate opinion. Vector spotted Sand Hill. Is that a cut level from Sonic 2? Or am I thinking of Desert Dazzle? I always get my cut content mixed up. I guess I now have to binge watch all of Cybershell's videos in order to refresh my memory. Oh boy. Now this is a level, I'm pretty sure, in Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart, isn't it? I love that game. Yeah, we got some new tracks this weekend in the Nightmare Pack. But I can't remember any of them, because we only did them like once each, kind of. Alright, I'm just about ready for a Team Blast. Listen to Amy's theme. It's so happy. And sassy in a good way. Kyo says Sand Hill is the zone. Oh, okay, yeah, the Tails sandboarding, snowboarding sequence in Sonic Adventure 1. Who could forget? And I was thinking of, at some point in the near future, doing a Sonic Adventure 1 stream that's kind of like what we did with the Eggman A-Ranks. And that was a fun stream to do. The only problem with that Eggman A-Rank stream was that you're having to hear that beep the entire time. Beep when you're locking on your targets. So that made me think that I should check to see if there's a sound effects volume control slider, but there might not be. Well, I don't think my team took the prize. I think Blaze got it. So I lost. I tried, I failed. Yeah, Kyo says, did the beep worsen my tinnitus? Thankfully, no. I had the,
Well done,
the volume, on the low side, as I typically do. Like I can hear it right now. I could just hear T. Lopes' trumpets. This end of race song is like the ultimate hybrid of Jun Sonoy and T. Lopes.
Oh, you're all doing much better than I expected.
So let me go ahead and pay out. Wow, 1,000 points bet on a victory. Stanley threw down a pretty penny on that one. And it's going to make JJ and someone else micro wealthy, to scale. That would, of course, be Keo. Hey, what's going on, Funny Frog? Always great to see you pop in. So let me pay out this wager. But Funny Frog says, you recently played Sonic CD again. Good game. Funny Frog has this to say. Incredible game. Best played when going for the good futures. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to play. We kind of... I'll say something about Sonic CD shortly. But let me pick the next race. Ooh, Frozen Junkyard. Is this the one with the great mashup of Endless Possibility? Alright, so I'm going to do this race. I'm going to go for first. But keep in mind, this is on hard mode. So I have my work cut out for me. But I might win. I might win. So, let me start up the wager. While everyone's favorite Sonic character, Dodonpa, rambles. Alright, 2 minutes have begun. Will my team get first place in this great ice level? Now JJ says any restrictions on the version of CD. I guess not, but what were you thinking? I'm certainly using the Steam version. Well, I guess we should have the same hitboxes. Yeah, I guess I was always under the impression that it would be the Steam version. And I suppose that would mean that using the Origins version would, right? Is it safe enough to say that the Origins Sonic CD, I mean, we know that it is just that Christian Whitehead version, but that doesn't mean it's chemically identical. Yeah, JJ says if it's Steam, you got to set your system to 60 hertz. Or you can use your Switch and go with Origins. Yeah, I guess it would just come down to as long as the hitboxes of the UFOs are the same. Yeah, JJ had another idea, but it's got different hitboxes. Yeah, Barry says that Origins and Steam are functionally the same. So yeah, I would. I'm okay with Origins. But alright, Ghost of Burbs heading out super early, but I'm still glad you got to pop in.
I see you're racing with Shadow and Omega.
A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do when she wants
And
to
then
win.
Barry earlier had said Dust Hill was from Sonic 2. Desert Dazzle. Yeah, that's right. Desert Dazzle was going to be in the 2011 CD. But was canned. Alright, Ghost of Burb and Burbs. Good night to you. Have a great one. I love the way the camera zooms in, with each pre-boost or whatever.
Here to help if anyone needs it.
Look at this slipstream slingshot. Slingshots are so satisfying. I think the slipstream itself is enough fun to justify this game. Have you guys ever played another racing game that has this slipstream mechanic? Because it's really great. And I wonder if any Mario games have ever done this. Mario Kart racers? I haven't, thoroughly tried all the Mario Karts. Mario Kart. Oh, boy. Wow, did I almost smash into that door? Or does it automatically open upon arrival? Yeah, now Stanley says, hey JJ, what about playing on an actual Sega CD? Yeah, I was seeing JJ's press release about streaming OG Sonic games on an OG console, actual hardware, no Origins nonsense. True CRT dithering without the CRT.
Here to help if anyone needs it.
Now that green Jade Scorpion Wisp,
Get that hunk of junk out
I believe is the one they added to Colors Ultimate, I want to say. I've still never played Colors Ultimate, so I've yet to taste the sweet nectar of the Jade Ghost Wisp or whatever. Now, sometimes people on the streets will track you down, push you around, and say, oh, real gangsters can do a drift turn without letting go of the gas. Well, what you need to tell these alleged gangsters is that that may only be possible with characters that, lean on their handling in order to succeed in this world. The fact is, some characters have worse handling as a trade-off in exchange for more speed. So for them, it's just not possible. Like, of course, there's the final spiral turn at Daytona, let's go away, in Sonic Roll Blast 2 kart. Yeah, depending on the character, it's impossible to, for example, outrun one of the homing missiles, first place homing missile, when you're going on that crazy spiral turn. Oh boy. Tails kicked me back into action in a major way.
Hey, who needs their bacon saved?
Doo-doo-doo. I don't recognize the song, like what it's from. Yeah, this isn't the, maybe that was, Transformed I was thinking of. Bum, 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 bum. Who's this? Blaze. Get out the way, Blaze, get out the way. Hey, if this is the third lap, I'm in respectable shape. But Tails and Knuckles aren't anymore. When are they gonna catch up in this world? I mean, I'm gonna get first place, but if Tails and Knuckles are in 5th and 8th... Yeah, now Funny Frog says, on a previous stream, we talked about Bentley Jones, that he did something not cool. What did he do to become controversial? Well, he sent out a tweet that seemed to imply that he was gonna sing Live and Learn in the new Sonic movie. But then, like a few months later, he posted his Live and Learn cover, and he said, now that this is no longer associated with any official Sonic products, I wanted to share it with you. So a lot of people criticize that as like a publicity stunt, and maybe he was never actually gonna be associated with the film. There's no way I beat the green team, right? Look how close that is. Holy shnikey. Oh, we tied? Do I get a victory and a tie? Let's see. Is it going to actually tell me first? Alright, hey. It gave me the first place. I'm proud of me. Wow. I was not expecting that. Wow, and Barry has the underdog victory. It's not like it's a massive pot of points to get, but still. JJ doesn't have an actual Mega CD yet, but one day you'll use real hardware for a race against me, Alex. So yeah, the last thing about Bentley Jones is that he has vaguely said that he's received bad treatment from people who work at Sonic, and that was how he got pushed out of the movie music situation. And it's like, well, if you have a negative story to share, what are you waiting for? If he drops that tell-all near the movie or Shadow Generations, well, it's going to be easy to decode it as a publicity stunt. What time is it? 4:30. Market Street. I remember this one is hard, so I tell you what. I'm going to do it on normal difficulty. As silver technique. Let me be silver just to
Let's
switch
do it.
things up, man.
Well,
All right.
look who decided to show up. Are you actually gonna try to win, or are you just here to do Eggman's bidding?
So my team's got to get first place.
Always try.
Betting is
And
open.
I always
Place
succeed.
your bets.
I'm not here for you, and I'm not working with the doctor. I'm here to put an end to his evil.
Fair enough. You can
Look
never
at Sonic
beat me
smile.
anyway. Oh, and don't worry, I'll stop Eggman.
All right,
for
good.
You.
Funny Frog will continue to enjoy Bentley's songs and covers. Yeah,
I
ain't nothing wrong with
Tell
that.
you what? How about I check?
I'm not even sure I'm familiar with the song he sang for... Was it Secret Rings or Sonic 06? I forget. Barry says that the OG Sonic CD and the 96 PC port are pretty much just like 2011 and Origins, but the Retro Engine versions are certainly very different
Get anything from Shadow?
in terms
Yeah,
of
he thinks he's
hitboxes.
faster than me.
No. About
Yeah, I think in the original Sonic
ready to
CD,
roll.
when you get to the last level, Act 3 of Metallic Madness, there's that classic room where there's a bottomless pit, and you have to get through the piston at the right time. There's actually one pixel on the outside of that crushing piston that you can stand on. So it kind of nerfs the challenge. If you don't actually have to time your platforming to make sure that you get there around the moment that the piston is open to pass through.
That's the speed I need.
That surprised me. It seems deliberate, but it's not like that in the Steam version. The 2011 Christian version.
I'm lining up.
I love the big balloons of Sonic and Shadow's face. It's adorable. They're icons, baby. Yeah, so I've never had a problem with the hitboxes in CD11.
Thanks for the boost, teammate.
I will say, just to, to psych out JJ, but also to, help everyone make an informed bet, that over the past 2 nights, I've been doing a bit of special stage practice in Sonic CD. Coming up with a reasonable game plan for just about every UFO. Now, the interesting thing is that one layer of strategy that I'm really trying to utilize more is mindfully using the speed shoes in Sonic CD's special stages. Because some of the hard-to-get
as good as it
UFOs are actually much easier to get. What's that? Rouge the Spat. A lot of the UFOs are way easier to get when you have the speed shoes because your jump goes way farther. So I think it's the Kool-Aid level. I think it's number 7. It's got that really difficult one in the corner, and it hangs out most of the afternoon
Lucky hit, Sonic.
above the drink. So it's dangerous. But if you have the speed shoes, you can make a massive jump over the entire drink. Just something to think about, especially if you're going to be playing along with us, because yes, as always, whenever we do these Wednesday competitions with me and JJ,
Try harder than that.
anyone else at home is welcome to play along. And you can even use honor system technology to clue us in on, how many emeralds you got. Yeah, so I think today will be a fun Sonic CD session because we will be unconstrained by generators. So you don't actually have to go to the past. I guess you could if you wanted to, or if it was somehow more convenient. I wonder if it would be safer to go to the past. Going to the past pre-generator destruction. Are there fewer badniks? I don't know. It might be just as dangerous, but I feel like I have the past layouts kind of in my head a lot more, because that's where you spend kind of the majority of your time when playing on vanilla mode, you know? There's Vector, Super Vector. I bet the new movie will have Super Vector Easter egg in the background. Alright, we took the prize handily that time. Normal difficulty, baby. Alright, the underdogs took it, and that's JJ and someone else. Enjoy a piece of the 300-point pie that Javid is serving up for you. Ooh, interesting. Funny Frog says, if you like CD special stages, there's a fan game called Sonic Round 7, which has a more fleshed out reimagination. That's cool. Has anyone here in chat ever played that? Sonic Round 7. New special stages. Yeah, it's cool how Sonic Mania's Encore mode has a whole nother set of special stages with different layouts, and they're a lot harder. I think more people should do that for Sonic CD, as it sounds like they've done for Sonic
Perhaps
Round
you
7.
could be useful in assisting me to thwart the Doctor's plan after all.
Wow, that's awfully big of you, Shadow. I'm not sure it's just Eggman's plan we've got to smash.
Agreed, but be assured.
Alright, that's a Grand Prix, I think. I did Market Street, maybe I'll go back. Did Sand Road. Alright, there's got to be one here I didn't do. Yeah, Whale Lagoon. That's not Ocean Palace.
Modifications say a lot about the racer.
Because this is the first world, I'll do it on hard difficulty. Barry says the results screen sounds so different to the other tracks in the game. Why? Because it has the T-Lopes trumpets. Let's get Vector on the scene, baby. Look how bad his acceleration is.
Get the show on the road.
So I'll double down and make his acceleration even worse and worse. Alright, that's enough. Dude, look how souped up his Pimp My Ride Xbox go-kart is. It's got the gold chains and stuff. He grew up watching rap videos on MTV, let me tell you. He's a big fan.
I'm telling you guys,
Tap's back on the scene. What's going on?
What kind of person appears out of nowhere and has a bunch of... I agree. This has all the makings of an Eggman plot.
Now that sounds like Colleen.
I think
If you...
Alright, we can skip this. Start up the wager. Alright, so it's on hard difficulty. I'm going for first place. 2 minutes have begun right now.
My car will look... My engine is hot. Let's do it.
Look at Vector's car. Oh my god. Vector's the kind of guy who, you know, goes to the nightclub and wants to be noticed. He wants a lady, crocodile, to walk into the room and instantly notice him, you know, amongst the crowd of many potential suitors. We call that peacocking. And you can take a college class about the mechanics of it. Tep says idiot drivers near you nearly got run over. Watch out for those rogue drivers, especially if they're using their team ultimate attack.
Who needs some help?
This is humiliating.
Humiliating? Why, sweetheart? Look how good I'm doing on the slipstream. Goes off the edge. Goes off the edge. Don't drift and drive. Well, you should drift and drive.
Who needs some help?
Oh, very easy slipstream. Full speed.
There we go. Thanks, bud.
Vector's thankful.
Time to go ultimate.
Perfect time for an ultimate, too.
I'm safe in the rear.
Eagle. You know, news commentators have rightly pointed out that it's disappointing the way Sonic Racing Transforms items are just generic. They're not even really Sonic themed. It's just like a baseball glove. I can't think of any other items, but come on, baseball glove? Sonic's never even had a baseball standalone game. But Mario has. Uh-oh, fire.
Anyone need anything?
That didn't go very well. But you never know. 4, 3, 6. Well, depending on who's in first... Oh no, it's only 2 teams. We lost. We lost. Stanley, much like myself, is hoping that JJ's fan game is made in time for Sage. No pressure, JJ. Live on the air. Finished development. I'm just kidding, man. Tep says, who doesn't use headlights in the dark? That's against the rules where I live, and probably in most territories. Alright, maybe I will try to do one of the challenge missions. Yeah, these are cool. You have to drift, so I'm gonna use Tails. You gotta drift really close to the poles. It's kind of like slalom skiing. But let me pay out the wager that I lost. Victory is going to Stanley. Way to go, Stanley. Alright, JJ says, oh, it will be ready. One boss to go. Some navigation hint things and polish the save system. And ooh, Alex, that's me, might get an early copy. What a concept indeed. I can't wait. I'm gonna clear my schedule, retire from YouTube, and just play Ashura. Does it want me to go on the yellow side? So yeah, the closer you are to the pole, the better. These are fun. You can even drift away from it. Yeah, you don't have to be drifting for very long, as long as you're drifting at the moment you pass through it, you know? Missed that one. See how I did. Tep wonders if he's the only one who instantly does not like the instrument choice on this remix. I can see it as a little grating. I never minded it, but I can see that. Bronze medal, that's no good. Now, is it going to say the instructions again? Yeah. Okay, so the red side is what I wanted. You know, not yellow. Alright, JJ's going to say, let me know by Monday if it seems likely, but you bet on it. Very cool. Look at that massive roulette wheel. Alright, I'm going to go on the red side this time. Hey, what's going on, Polar Wildcat Studios? Welcome to Casino Land. I'm gonna go on the correct side and everything. Wow, this frame rate is hurting. Turn my preview off on OBS. Yeah, so that instrument, it's I think part of what makes it a little unpleasant is that it might have parallel fifths. And I touch upon that in the Title Tempest video. It's when you have a melody and then you have a harmonized line on top of it that's a perfect fifth above, regardless of whether it's diatonic. And I know that what I just said made perfect sense to everyone, even if you don't have music theory training. That went a little bit better. JJ says, you can do that, and boom, saves FPS. Wow, even just since I did that, JJ, you notice the frame rate situation improve? Yeah, I actually, on my Stream Deck, my little panel of buttons, I have a button to turn the preview panel on or off. Alright, I'm going to try one more time. So now it's a wager. I'm going to try to get a gold medal. Alright. So it's not platinum, but it's gold. So the thing is going to say, will Alex get gold place? It's not actually a place, but... Stanley wonders how well this game would run on a Steam Deck. Is that what you would be playing it on, Stanley, if you picked up this game? Alright. Stay on the red side. Yeah, that's funny that Tep's not vibing with this instrument, because I can definitely understand why. Yeah, it's like that 3 a.m. feeling when you had a 6-hour energy.
How did you even do that? Super skimmer!
Ah, the announcer's wicked funny. Sometimes he'll say, wow, any closer and you'd be part of the poll. This is not going well. Uh-oh, did I don't say anything. Alright, not many bets. Barry has an uncontested victory. Because I didn't get the gold. So let's get out of here. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll do one more challenge mission. And then we'll start to set up slightly early. Do 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 do. Alright, yeah, JJ is gonna play CD today on the Switch for the sake of convenience.
I didn't come all the way from the future to lose.
JJ keeps seeing those Stream Decks at his local Sexes. CEX, is that a video game store? But they cost £100 for what is essentially a keyboard. Wow, look at Knuckles' ride.
Let's do this!
Let's do it, man.
Hey, Silver. Long time no
Prism
see.
says the real
Came here
question
from the
we should be
future?
asking is why Sega keeps
Yeah, I received an
reusing
invitation
Sonic
to Maya
Mania's
200 years
OST
from
and
now,
sound
and turning
effects
back in time to
for new
participate.
games. They've done it for, right, it showed up in this and Superstars. I don't think it's probably not in
I don't know how
Frontiers at all,
cool he
right?
is, Big, but he's powerful. And I still don't trust his motives.
Do 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 do.
It is nice to work with you again, my friend.
It is.
I love this intro music, that saxophone. Yeah, keep the saxophone focused at the start. Alright, so with this, the idea is to get rings. And I'm seeing that the rings refill my vitality meter, to say nothing of my dexterity meter. What are all those lasers? Is that... You guys seeing the lasers coming down from the top of the screen? How'd I do? Alright. Tep says Kex and Cash Converters is a pawn shop over in the UK. Alright. I'll be on the lookout for them when I visit. Alright, Prism says Origins. That's true. I forgot that Origins, what, in the menus, has those sound effects. And then you said, yeah, a little in Frontiers. So where is it in Frontiers? That's interesting. Because I don't think it's in cyberspace. And it probably is not...
Later, suckers!
Suckers? You watch your language, Nux. So, is that... you probably should be able to do another lap, but whatever. I'm ready to set up for CD, baby. Ah, look at those rings spinning right in front of the camera. Now they're gone. Wow, I never noticed all the Omochao in the crowd. They are kind of a low frame rate on those Omochao, and I wonder if that's affected by any setting. I like how some of them are dark Chow. I guess it's because they got thrown against the wall in the Chow Garden. Stanley says CEX is also a PS3 model name. Barry says it's normally pronounced CEX. Oh, but they pronounce it like beep in their advertising. Oops, I didn't mean to restart this. Alright. Prism has this to say about Dr. Robotnik's ring racers. It's great, but you wish it used more mini challenges like this game does. Alright, team. Kick back, grab a pretzel, get ready for some lightning bolt action on the special stages, baby. Keo says, Chow turn dark if Shadow, Rouge, or Eggman pet them. Alright, no violence needed. So what does the violence do? Yeah, I guess I thought that made them dark, Team Dark oriented. Alright, be back soon. Don't pay no mind to the timer. Get rid of the timer. It'll be much less than 10 minutes before we get up and running. Alright. Hey, what's up, Third Bruno? Prism and Keo are saying, yeah, okay, so the violence against Chow makes them go the opposite of whatever your allegiance is. Nice. Prism's got Sonic CD ready to go. CD time indeed, Prism the Hedgehog. I'm gonna get so many time stones, man. It's time. Time. Nice. Third, Bruno scooped up the song request. Prism's ready to go. Yeah, and Stanley, I'm gonna be using the original soundtrack, not the Bill Clinton one. Much to Bill's chagrin. Alright, look at the category. I just gotta pull up JJ's feed and then re-apparate on camera. I'm feeling good about today. I've played the special stages, practicing 6 and 7, and actually 5 also. 5, 6, and 7 are kind of the tricky ones. 5 is, harder than it seems at first glance, but once you have a game plan, wait till I tell you my catchphrase for how to succeed on Special Stage 5. I have a risque joke that once we get, if you remind me, we get to level 5, I'm going to tell you my catchphrase strategy. Alright, we got JJ's feed in this piece. We got me, man. What's going on? Now, Prism says, are we allowed to retry the special zones by exiting to the menu and then loading the save? Absolutely not. No, if you fail a special stage, you just keep going. You keep going. That means that you have to, play at least one more act. All right, so I'm typing in the prediction. Who will get all 7 time stones first? Me or JJ? It's not complicated. I'm stoked, man. 30 minutes on the clock. Ready, go. I have to wonder how long this will even take. Will it be quick? Okay, yeah, JJ is saying that... Yeah, because JJ is playing in Origins... Yes, JJ does have to decline the very generous offer to retry a special stage at the cost of 1 hyper coin or whatever. Alright. I think we're just about ready to go. So yeah, betting is open, and I already see 300 points bet on JJ that Hedgehog. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I just need to rotate my TV slightly. Look at JJ's Origins menu. How adorable. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Get me out of here, please. Don't you hate when you hit exit game by accident and it closes the entire game? So, it's on, baby. So, no generator requirement, no pass requirement. It's just, when you secure that 7th time stone, you've reached the summit. Thank you for the well wishes, Stanley. I do intend to win, but I got my work cut out for me. Dun, 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 dun. Bruno's request has arrived. Alright, so I will type in chat 3, 2, 1, go. We're playing as Sonic, and here comes the countdown in chat. 3, 2, 1, and then of course the ceremonial go. And you are allowed and encouraged to skip the cutscene. This is it. So, one thing that's kind of interesting about this is that I don't have to go to the past, but that means that I actually do need to get my 50 rings in a way that I usually don't. Now, this will send me to the past if I'm not careful. I guess I don't want to go to the past. I guess I could, but I don't even think about it. That's it. 10 rings down here. Oh, and you can use the peel out, you can use the spin dash. Speak now if you have any objections. Oh, 49. Now, Stanley didn't know that Tails is in Sonic 1. Well, he definitely isn't, but he was retroactively added for Sonic Origins. As was Amy. Uh-oh, I'm going to travel now? Is that a problem? No. Yeah, so now it's like, I gotta be careful as pie. Oh, I thought that was an enemy. It was Ames. Is JJ at a special stage yet? Haha, JJ's still exploring. Yeah, see, JJ is stranded. He had to go underground to get the remaining rings. Stanley says, are you sure? Sure about what? Yeah, OG Sonic 1 only has Sonic. But they added Tails to Origins. Yeah, all the characters are in all the games in Origins. So. Yeah, so now I have the speed shoes. So I have a very deluxe jump. Got too rambunctious with that one. Use a rambunctious hedgehog. Yeah, baby. First one down. I'm looking at JJ's feed. He has one less time stone than me at this juncture. Haha. Stanley has this to say. Oh. Wow, I already see 4,000 points bet on a Just John 43 victory. Well, I better maintain my lead. No, there's part of me that just wants to go to the past anyway. But I probably shouldn't. Ooh. I took my first hit. My first ring loss of the day. Oh, wow. JJ is playing with the United States soundtrack. And because of that, his results screen takes longer. Bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. It like stops and restarts. Dun, dun, dun. Now, is this the dead end? Not being convenient. Alright, 46 rings. That makes 50. Let's get out of here. Post haste. Oh, wow, did you see that, Emily? Jump over this. Imagine if I missed a special stage ring. Wow, JJ's in the past. Haha, JJ got stuck. Bounced back by that legendary Act 2 spring. Alright, time for number 2. So this is also a fairly easy level. I love Sonic's wind-up animation as his speed increases, you know? Alright, now I got the speed shoes, dog. Jumping across town. People swerving away, but I'm undeterred. He moves so slow. It's so funny. I can picture Ultrama sitting there programming these devious patterns with, you know, variable speeds. It's so funny to me that sometimes the speed is so slow. It's all pre-programmed, but it messes with your head, certainly in your early playthroughs. Haha, I just saw JJ go past a UFO. Wow, but then he quickly recovered. Alright, boss level, speedrun mentality. Get in, get out. Don't even sign the guest book. Yeah, see these double loop-de-loops? I think it's only in the bad future, but it's such a great, like, double loop-de-loop. Why isn't that in the good future? Is it supposed to be portrayed as an inconvenience? Haha, you have to go around in another entire loop. Work that sucker to death. Alright, so betting is still strongly in JJ's favor. At about 4,000 points, JJ. Only 500 points on old Alex, but betting is going to be open for a bit. It's 30 minutes total, and there are a bit over 20 minutes remaining. So you got some time. Tep wonders if JJ is doing a Gerald voice while playing the special stages. And if anyone's seen the radio play with JJ as Marlon Brando as Gerald, well, you got a treat in store. Yeah, so I guess I probably shouldn't really travel because it's a time cost. Today's competition is not in-game time, it's true global time. Whoa. So, yeah, waiting through the time travel cutscene, that's time-consuming, people. So why did I get the pass sign? I couldn't tell ya. I'm gonna get my prerequisite rings. Oh my god. Get me down. JJ's gonna catch up. Dude, I got bounced back up again. Some of these springs are devious. God, get sent up again. Oh my god. JJ's gonna catch up now. $40 rings, huh? I'm close to the end. This is a little concerning. Because I don't think there's any... Do I have to go upstairs now? Where's JJ? Alright, JJ is wrapped up in that loop that I was stuck in for a few moments. I really want to get up to the top. Oh my god. Aw, come on. I'm trying to go to the special stage. I only need one more ring. Tell me there's at least one ring up here. Alright, so I'll stay up here. Don't need those rings. Look at me bouncing along, baby. Wow, JJ's in the past. Going for the generator because reasons. Do any CNN commentators have a prediction on the reason why JJ went to the past for the generator? I'm just trying to psych him out. Fan action, baby. This. Him. Yeah, this is what I'm telling you guys. The speed shoes are absurdly powerful. Crap. That was easy. Wow, 69. That's like the year 1969. Barry says JJ went to the past to escape the loop that I was stuck in. Because there's an easy escape in the past. Alright, that makes sense. But also JJ says he did it for the rings. Did it for the rings, baby. Yeah, is there more freely available rings? Ooh, I see the betting has gone up to 2,000 for me. So I better maintain the gumball gimmick. I wonder how much JJ is going to get tripped up by the gumballs. Dude, this is a fun way to play Sonic CD. Look, I love full generator mode, but... Uh-oh, I'm going to travel now. Alright, maybe that's not even a problem. It's a little bit of a time cost, but... It gives me an opportunity to glance at JJ's special stage progress. Now this is going to have a bubblegum silo, so every bounce counts. Look at me, dude. It's like I never left Mobius. Dude, Ain't nothing can stop me now, except spikes. Got to keep on moving. Say no to P. Diddy. Find an adult you trust. Go to a special stage. Did it for the rings, baby. I am moderately on fire. Stanley has a plug for the Kingdom Hearts on sale for $68.99. So $68.99, to put that in more context, how many games is that? Is that the 3 mainline games for 60 whatever? So I can make an informed purchase. Oh boy, back in town. Alright, I'm going, sweetheart. Oh boy. One more to go. 60 seconds or more. Dude. Alright, coming at you, Special Stage 5. That's where the real challenge begins. Alright, Third Bruno says that Kingdom Hearts collection has all 3 mainline games, 3 in-between games, and a short game that came out right before 3. Pretty cool. Oh, I love this music. I would stay around and jam out to it. If not for the premise of this Wednesday competition. Guys, this is the golden age. We're here on a Wednesday, vibing with Sonic. Me and JJ, the classical matchup. The best Sonic game of them all. Sonic CD. Sometimes you just gotta stop and appreciate the simple joys of it all. You gotta stick together, stay classy, and get time stones. Dude, look at me getting out of here. Coming at you, level 5. Special stage 5. Yeah, so I saw that Pizza Tower was announced for Switch at that partner direct. And then with Stanley, were you kind of hyping that up? Did you have insider trading data about the fact that announcement was on the way? Now, why do I feel like it's going to be weird to go through here in the present? Because I almost always go to the past right away. But is it going to trip me up being here in the here and now, the present? Yeah, I might have to wishlist Tower Pizza. Maybe I already wishlisted it on Steam, but... Some rings over here. Oh no! Wow, that was a fatal fall. Not good. I got rings out of the deal, but I got places to be. I can't be standing around getting bubbles. Alright, now Kyo says that Capcom Fighting Collection 2 announcement. Ooh. Yeah, so what was the issue with that? I did happen to see that briefly on Spawn Waves recap. Yeah, what was the disappointment quotient with that one? Don't tell me I just lost all my rings. Now JJ can come back. So now, what do I gotta go deep underwater? I gotta recover. I don't have this in the bag per se. $37. I think there's... Is there a 10-ring monitor down here and then another 4? Okay, the water level's higher in the present. Yeah, I think maybe there's 4 rings at the top of this? No, damn it. Where can a hedgehog scrounge up 4 more rings? Dude, now JJ can catch up. Look, he's in the tubes. Oh, God. Wow, that was way too close, dog. Where can a hedgehog get rings? Dude, I can't see where the micropixel is, the survival of the fittest pixel. Oh, now I'm sweating, I'm nervous. JJ is now going to a special stage, so I think JJ is basically, you know, ahead in a way, technically. But let's see how he does with the not cakewalk special stage number 5. I know what I'm doing. Turn on the AC. This is getting fiery. Teleportation. Alright, redemption time. This is not an easy one. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so this one was gonna come back like this. No, I screwed it up. That was a waste. Alright, but this one is manageable. It comes right up to you. Now I have the speed shoes. Damn it. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the fan. 50 seconds. I hit the drink, guys. That's no good. Drink again. 40 seconds. Dude, too much drinking. Oh, boy. Don't frippin'. Alright, I got to go back to the middle now. Which is fine. But it has to be done. Alright, I got 2 to go. Where are they at? Got this purple one. Alright, 20 seconds. And is it the one on the fan? Yeah, so this is fine. Oh, I missed him. Alright, 20 seconds. Let me turn around, go back to the middle. Alright. Phew. Vector says, slurp, slurp, sipping that drink in inconvenient moments. Okay, Keo says... Oh, so it was a positive oof? I didn't know oof is a positive thing at times. Yeah, oof to your nostalgia, because Power Stone and Project Justice are on it. Which is prime Dreamcast nostalgia for you. Very cool. Yeah, Third Bruno laments that unfortunately, there's no Pac-Man World 2 repack. I mean, if there was gonna be a Pac-Man World 2 repack, do you think they would have announced it at a Nintendo Direct partner showcase? I mean, it's possible. I think the funniest and best thing that was announced is Yakuza Kiwami for the Switch. That's amazing. I already have it on Steam, but just makes a hedgehog smile to imagine that content on a Miyamoto geared machine. But I guess it has Skyrim. Now this is weird. I'd never gone down here in the present in forever. Got my rings, now I just need the exit. Or it would be disastrous to hit one of those sentries. Wow, can they pose a danger? Don't need rings. Wow, is JJ just starting the special? So I'm not too far behind, because I'm jumping in there right now. Alright. Now, I know this one's movement pattern, but I still didn't utilize the info as well as I could have. Now, this one, I'm going to do a preemptive jump. Damn it. That one, you really have to jump kind of in advance in a way. Come at this one. It goes back and forth. One more. Alright, I'm officially ahead of JJ. Unless the delay hasn't caught up. I see JJ getting a time refill, which means Alex is pulling ahead. Dun, 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 dun. Wow, we are seriously neck and neck. So let's see who can take care of the boss first. Don't go to the left, it's not necessary. Ah, look at Jim Carrey. I always thought this boss looked the most like Jim Carrey out of all the Sonic said bosses. Hey, what's going on, Sparky? Sparky's World says Title Tempest Bad Future. It's been years. Why? Because you always get the good future? Now, I could cheese this if I super hyper wanted to, but like, I don't wanna. I'd rather just beat it without taking any hits. Sparky, what was your highlight of the Nintendo Direct? Are you excited for that Monster Hunter World trading card game? Third Bruno doesn't quite recall when he first heard about Pac-Man World 1 Repack. But yeah, it might have been a Direct. Probably Wildcat says Jim Carrey could use some exercise. Alright, Sparky says you missed it. You just read the email they sent after. Really? I remember one time we were talking about Directs and how you guys and Uma Bruge always watch the Directs live as they happen. You gotta be there in case, you know, they announce Metroid Prime 5 or something crazy like that. Whoa, watch out for falling rocks. Here in the present. Oh god. I gotta get him right when he... Yeah. Alright, 44 rings. I'm poised to succeed. But so is JJ. So I guess the moment you win is the moment you break the final UFO. That's where the literal finish line is. Oh boy. I've got to run under these rocks. Yeah, I need to get out of here because I have the necessary rings. Oh boy, danger. Fear of the unknown. Wow, I almost botched that, man. Enemies? No, 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 no. Wow, I deserved to take that hit, but I scrambled and succeeded. Uh-oh, JJ's there. So, I'm gonna need to beat this faster than him. Holy shnikey. Alright. Just like we did in the practice sessions. That's the hard one. That one, I'm gonna come back and get that one once I have speed shoes. Damn it. Oh, I'm pretty nervous. Speed shoes, baby. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back around. Use these speed shoes to get this very tricky one. One left. Oh. 40 seconds. Dude, one UFO, Alex. You put this away. I did it. Wow, how do we... I don't know how to do it. Dude. I'm not sure who won. Because... Well, because I went to reach for it. And as I was typing, JJ's came. That is nuts. Well, call it a draw. Yeah, so look, I think we should do a sudden death. So Sparky suggests whoever beats the game first. Holy shnikey, that was... oh yeah, pause. Yeah, any suggestions, JJ, or anyone else? JJ's heart's racing. And to think I took two kind of missed loops around for that last purple one that doesn't even move that far. Yeah, I guess I don't want to do the rest of the game because we have a lot to do today. Well, I would consider doing it though. Yeah, because we have patron-only stream today. I mean, look, we've only been playing for a half an hour. So, I actually would be open for breaking the tie. And so you got to beat the game. The instant you win is when you get the final hit. That sound good? All right, JJ says, show me your speedrun skills. Prism says whoever gets a 1-up first wins. One-of-a-kind showdown, says Sparky. All right. I'm ready to go, so I guess, JJ, I'll just do a 3, 2, 1, go. All right, perfect. I'll do it right now. Make sure I can unpause. All right. So here comes the chat countdown. Here's your 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so now I don't even have to worry about rings. So you are allowed to use cheese. Damn it, to your advantage. Already taking a time cost. No good, Alex. No good. Maybe it's safer here? I don't know. There's fewer Robotnik cave spire hazards. Oh yeah, there's no badniks. That's kind of funny and cool. Because we got all those stones. Alright, but now I can catch up to JJ a tad because he has the USA soundtrack on. Oh wow, he went to the good future? So we are kind of evened out right now. I'm slightly ahead maybe, although there's a little bit of a delay. So alright, we're close. Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't even think of that. So Sparky points out, it's a good point, heading to the good future might be useful because the good future is smoother. Yes, but is it worth the time cost of the time travel animation? That's what I wonder. So now this will depend on doing the skidding move perfectly. If you look at the upper left, you can see the status of my belt, whether it's moving full bore or not. Yeah, Sparky makes a good point. In Wacky Workbench, head to the good future to kill the electricity. That's a perfect point. And hey, what's up, King Samurai? How you doing? But yeah, Kyo's stepping away for a bit. And is looking for a a press release on who eventually wins. Go. Alright. Whoops. Sparky says, use the future sign at the top of the first act to warp. I'm trying to picture where it is. Oh yeah, it's the first bench. It's on the kind of right wall, I believe. Like up here. Oh, was that a future sign? Oh, this one. Alright. Damn it. One job, Alex. Yeah, I can't really tarry looking for a future sign now. So I'm gonna stumble my way through, baby. Take the underground tube. Oh, now I'm stuck up here. Yeah, I really don't want to get flung upstairs. Gets flung upstairs. Alright, I'm not too far behind JJ. Yeah, JJ said you just warp by running forward. Oh yeah, that was really dumb. I should have traveled the way that I always do. In that piston pipe thing. Alright. Can a fella get a future sign? I don't know, I don't want to go back and get it, but it's too late, because here it is. Alright, so now this wheel will get me to the destiny path. Wow, did JJ go to the left? No, where is JJ? Is he ahead now? Well, he's not in the good future. That's something to consider. Yoshi says, receives hint, proceeds to flunk it. I tried, I failed. Come on, jump, you hedgehog. Crazy toy box. Come get your toys. No, that's literally the wrong way. Is it better to go down? I don't know. These time costs. Uh-oh, JJ's pulling ahead. He's at wacky number 3. And I'm not. Prism says, if we were playing CD Miracle Edition or Restored... Wow, what's Miracle Edition? Where time travel is instant, going to the good future or past would be a massive strategic advantage because they have less hazards. Interesting. So now, yeah, Sparky is mentioning about that Miracle Edition. Wow, you're saying it's generally the definitive version of the game considered nowadays? What does it offer? Does it make it so that you can only do a time travel if you spin dash? Because if that's how it's set up, I'm not interested. Not even a little. Kyo's back. See how JJ's doing on the boss? Yeah, JJ is one boss floor ahead of me. At least one floor ahead. What the hell? I don't have that mastered yet. Go. Alright, Sparky says it's basically the decomp, but with a bunch of special features. It keeps the traditional warp technique, but with no cutscene. Okay, so it's quicker. Have the news pundits done a side-by-side comparison of Sonic CD Miracle Edition and other mods floating out there? Wow, Sparky says Sonic also gets a new super form. Miracle Sonic. Can he walk on water more efficiently? Or duplicate fish for the masses for a snack? Out in the past. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Hands on your knees. Don't tell me I'm stuck in this stupid loop. I want to get up and over. Stay upstairs. That should be good. Jet set. That went all right. I'm not ahead, am I? Is JJ still in Act 1? I'm ahead? Dude, this is all gonna come down to that last roam in in Metallic Madness Act 3, the dreaded floor drops out room. Oh, this was a mistake. I should have gone down. Oh, God. Kyo's wager money is on quite the roller coaster right now. Imagine if someone dies on Metal Sonic. Because I have not played Metal Sonic this week in any sort of refresher capacity. Get me out of the chapel. I want to see some super speed. I see JJ's in the past. Is he at the chapel? Is he stuck? Is he going to be able to get out of there? Probably. JJ's going to the left. Alright, this is it. My Achilles heel. I have the lead, but will Metal Sonic foil my ass? Tune in right now. Sparky simply has no idea what JJ is up to. Alright. Calm and composed. Hit spikes. I love when he does that. And I scoop right underneath them. No worries, no calls. Ooh, the upstairs. Don't mind if I do. Oh, my heart is pounding. This is the end. Holy shnikey. Look how JJ's in the past of Act 2. He can't find his way out of the ridiculous maze, it would seem. We'll rescue Amy. Alright, so this is not over, though. Because I still have yet to deal with the infamous room. Oh, I gotta grab Ames! Damn it! Wasting time. The sun shining on my A's. Alright, back in action. Looney Tunes back in action. I wonder if I should go up or down, or... Because do I have a solid route planned out? I guess I'll stay up. Keep me posted on JJ's boss battle. Should I go yet up? Better not be a dead end. Oh, I love that red background. It looks so amazing with this green foreground. dun, dun. Oh god. Swinging! Don't need rings. Dude. This is a swift jaunt through Metallic Madness. Prism lists all the games that Origins wish it was. Yoshi remarks on the upset. But yeah, people say JJ made it out. Okay, so he only had one attempt necessary on Metal Sonic. Touche, JJ. Oh boy. I guess I'm going on the... no, I want to go up. Can I get on this thing or not? Do the classical way, Alex. Jeez. It's not rocket science. Oh my god. Where are the rockets? Rockets! I want the upper route. You know, maybe I should go to the past? Is it easier to get through? Am I gonna get, like, roadblocked here in the present or something? And do I need to go in this thing? Yes. I do have to go in here. Is this a dead end? Yeah. So I guess I'll go right. This doesn't look super familiar. I don't come here often. Oh, actually, no, I recognize this one. It's been a while since we've done a full game run. Oh, it's like it's just yesterday. I know where I'm at, baby. Uh-oh. Imagine if I accidentally died on the final boss and then JJ had an opportunity. Yeah, dude. That's what's crazy about this. You know, one reasonable slip-up, if I died, that could level the playing field most easily. Oh, danger. Okay, did I get a special stage post? Did I get a checkpoint? Alright, it barely sent me back. Oh my god, figures that would happen. Now I gotta be careful because I have no rings. Oh no. Now I have to let that man explode. Yeah, I was feeling ballsy. Figured I'd just try to jump over it. But then my rings got stuck up in the ceiling. Yeah, there was rings. Figured that's the trajectory of the projectile. Yoshi says, the Wombo. The Wombo. Kyo says, come on, JJ, you can do it. This is definitely not over. A full game speedrun tiebreaker. This is nuts. Come on, baby. Chibi Sonic making his way downtown tonight. Yeah, Prism has a great question. I'll definitely answer that once the dust is settled. Because I almost just went to the right, which would have been bad. Yes, but I would love to answer that question, Prism. Not too much longer. I see JJ's using the gimmick at the moment. Remember when I lost a wager because I accidentally did a peel out on this thing? 3 layers. No worries, no waiting. Alright, this is it. Act 3. The ultimate bottomless pit. This game doesn't have many bottomless pits. But the most dangerous one is in the final stretch leading up to the final boss. And yeah, Javid, much like me, is wondering, why was I not invincible? Is it faster to go up here? Yeah, I wasn't invincible. You would think that I would be safe from damage because I had just used the chibi laser. Well, now I'm all scared. Where do I go to... Oh, no. Alright, my Achilles heel, guys. This damn room. Damn it. How many tries will it take, Alex? 2. What did JJ just finish? Act 2? He's really not that far behind. So, it's just a matter of not taking forever with these damn lightning bugs and their bad hitboxes, which have major implications for competitions like this one. Come on, get lower. I'll take the damage. Alright, JJ. I'm at the final confrontation. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No gimmicks, no trip-ups. Yeah, okay, Sparky says that bottomless pit in Act 3 is actually the only bottomless pit in the entire game. That's pretty cool. That they made a choice. Yeah, we're not really going to do bottomless pits in this game, but the one that we will be during a not easy, straightforward platforming sequence in the lead up to the final boss. Alright, got my 2 rings back. Nice. Third Bruno couldn't help it and went and looked up the lyrics of Metallic Madness Present. But he's not going to tell me because, yeah, I've always chosen not to look at the lyrics of, yeah, what is it, Metallic Madness? And there's new lyrics in Mania, right? Interesting, yeah. Sparky says that perhaps the reason for the lack of bottomless pits is because it would ruin the whole backtracking and exploring mystery. Figured people would be tumbling into a bottomless pit, you know, in their eager exploration. I just won the tiebreaker. This was a legendary return to form with Sonic CD. What an honor to compete against JJ with this great game on your Wednesday drive, baby. The Golden Age lives. Polar Wildcat certifies the victory. Third Bruno wonders if they originally planned Dubious Depths to have bottomless pits. Yeah, that, you know, because that whole bit involves the collapsing floors. The only other thing I could think that maybe they would do is make it so that Dubious Depths has collapsible floors, but instead of falling to a bottomless pit, you just fall to the lower path with no way to get back up. The only way to get back up would be to get to the end of the level, but not fit. Then you get up and you can backtrack then on the upper path. How many fan imaginations of Dubious Depths have there been? Sparky says, in general, there's very few instant deaths in CD. They only exist in Wacky Workbench and Metallic Madness. Yeah, the Crushers. Alright, JJ's here. Said, damn, how'd you clear Metallic Madness 2 so quick? You thought you'd catch up for sure. I don't think I ever time traveled in Metallic Madness to start. And I basically stayed on the uppermost route whenever possible. And I had no trouble getting through. I think I only took one wrong turn with the tube intersections. Wow, so that's it. That was only about 1 hour, like 55 minutes to clear the game with all the time stones. Pretty cool. Interesting. Sparky points out that, yeah, if you look at JJ's credits, they're going by faster than mine. Because he's playing Origins. It's all different. Origins jankiness, certifies Prisms. Prism had said that Dubious Depths had lava pits, snake pits, giant fans, and antlion pits, all able to be escaped if you're fast. Wow, antlion, as in the Underground Zone boss callback? That's sick. Barry said the instrumentation of this Cosmic Eternity is quite different to the one you're used to. And which version would that be? Okay. Sparky explains the reason for the faster text crawl. It's because they had to cram in all the Origins credits, so they sped it up by like 3x or so. Yeah, I wonder, so that's got to be, however many people worked on 2011 CD. Well, yeah, that's weird. Did they not, because this is 2011, this is Christian Whitehead. Were there that many people new to Origins? And yeah, Vector, we were talking about the speed of the text in the credits. Yeah, interesting. JJ didn't finish at the same time as me, but yes, you can see the comparative, before you could see the comparative text crawl. Barry is used to the version available on streaming services like Spotify, but you don't know if that version is enhanced or just that this one was made from scratch. Okay. Sparky says Origins credits every Sega Italy intern and their pets. Yeah, every last person on file. Are they doing that to spite Nintendo's practices of opting not to credit their creators? Yeah, Sparky says 2011 version is mostly the OG credits. But Javid says fork over them points. Let's see what the mother load contains. Alright, so Javid had placed 5,000 points on me. And the biggest bettor on JJ was King Moly with about 2.5 grand. Tep threw down $1,000. But yeah, today's big winners are Javid, Vector, and Sparky, with the third Bruno not far behind. And then also Barry, Polar Wildcat, and of course, JJ. JJ bet against his own interest as a consolation prize for in case he lost. And it worked. Alright, so let's pay it out, baby. Javid's picking up a payday, baby. That was really fun to have that tiebreaker. I can't believe we finished so closely on the special stage, you know? Vector Sater eats up those points, baby. Yoshi says let the points rain. Throw your dollars, make it rain. It's time to dance. Prism says Origins was a poopy porting job of the Retro Engine to Hedgehog Engine 2. When Headcanon was told to make a Sonic 3 Retro Engine remake, they were not told that it wouldn't be a standalone game, and Sega royally screwed things up when they were changing things and porting. Yeah, and then Simon Tomley took to Twitter the next day and said, look, some of those problems were us, but many of them weren't. That was Sega's fault during the conversion process. Yeah, JJ says it was a very close wager. JJ would have bet that I would have landslided him in CD. I guess I thought I had the edge at least on the special stages themselves, if not the regular zones, but Sparky would really love to get that Miracle Edition, but it's a bit complicated to install. What do you need? A decomp and a mod loader and a new modem. But alright, what's on the docket for today? Song request, Genesis Music Odyssey, and I guess we'll look at the Sonic 3 trailer last. That way, if some of you don't want to glimpse it at all, you can take your leave at that time. Barry says after listening to the track from the Sega CD version, it is the 2011 port that's different. Yeah, and of course the main difference is the absence of the vocals by Casey Rankin in the 2011 Souffle, but I think they were added back in for Origins, correct me if I'm wrong. So alright, yeah, I think we should go ahead and do Third Bruno song request. What a concept. Okay, yeah, also Sparky said you didn't want CD Miracle Edition to mess with your footage by showing off an improved version that makes all the other footage look like outdated garbage. Yeah, Sparky says that those songs have always been troublesome outside of Japan. Alright, I just copied Third Bruno's request, so now I'm gonna paste it into YouTube. Dun, dun, dun. Prism explains that their Miracle Edition requires you to manually decompile Origins Plus or 2011 data file to prevent content piracy. Getting the audio working is a total pain with the Origins data file, though. And oh yeah, Prism. Yeah, once we get rolling with the song request, I'll definitely speak about that, the music theory stuff. So let's hop over to the one and only Angel Island and click on the Third Bruno's request. This. Hopefully it's not loud. It's just right. Alright, Javid's taken off. Have yourself a good one, Javid. Alright, Sparky's taken off too. See you later, my man. Stay Miracle-esque. Okay, yeah, Barry was saying to remove the vocals, did they possibly remake the entire track? I hadn't thought about that. Maybe that is what happened. If the instrument texture feels different. Yoshi says, Kingdom Hearts again? Kyo says, is this Kingdom Hearts again? Specifically, Stanley says Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, is that... Go to Third Bruno for verification on that? Alright, interesting. Sparky confirms that yes, they did redo the CD Cosmic Eternity. The instrumental is newly composed and more thin sounding. Oh wow. And it's a lot more noticeable with You Can Do Anything. Well, hopefully I forget that and never become aware of it. Wow, Kit Harington finally reveals the truth about the Game of Thrones finale. I'm gonna listen to that out of morbid curiosity. Alright, so Vector Sater has it. Specifically, we're listening to the Young Xehanorts theme from Kingdom Hearts 3D. Now, what is Kingdom Hearts 3D? Is that a 3D remake of 3? Or is it a totally separate from 3? Alright, nice. Third Bruno says, this is a follow-up to your previous request. Yeah, is this that big bad guy that's split in two? Is this one of the results of the split. Gonna have the gameplay on screen very soon. Here it comes. I like that fast. Go. Now is this your footage again this time, Third Bruno? With lots of cartwheel action? Alright, Vector has the pronunciation primer. Xehanort. Good old Xehanort. Barry thinks it's a shame that they couldn't more closely match the original, but you do understand that's a difficult job when the original track is CD audio, and they can't just reconstruct it, deconstruct it like that. Yeah, it's like how Taylor Swift made the choice to re-record all her songs, because the record label owned the recordings, but there was nothing to stop her from re-recording essentially identical versions that are nonetheless their own unique recording. I assume that the average Taylor Swift fan, well, no, maybe they can figure out which is the OG and which is Taylor's version. Vector Sater says, don't worry about the pronunciation because Kingdom Hearts names are funky. Alright, Third Bruno says that this time it's not his footage, but you nonetheless tried to find the longest video of this fight. Are those hourglasses with different colored sand in them that each affect the fate of a parallel universe? Whoa, what is that rainbow frog chef? This game has everything. Wow, his name is Link? Little Nintendo shout out. I'm just kidding, man. Eblo says, so now we're doing the other young Xehanort boss theme? He's got the Hades dash. Third Bruno confirms. Yeah, who is the frog chef? Which Aladdin movie is that rainbow frog chef from? Get the gears spinning in the background like Mega Man. Oh yeah, JJ says, yeah, because of the watermark where it is, it looks like the main character at the lower right is labeled Alex Yark. My reputation precedes me in Kingdom Hearts 3D. And I haven't forgot about your question, Prism. But first, Eblo remembers an insane fan theory about what the colors of those hourglasses as the 7 deadly sins, but none of it came to fruition because that's too highbrow for Nomura. Is that the showrunner of these games? Alright, so Prism says, what's everyone's favorite obscure reference from Sonic Mania? Because Prisms, man, is the Studiopolis Act 2 funnels that make the sounds from the spinning bowls from Sonic Advance 1, Casino Paradise. You know, I don't think I made that connection. Did JJ know that? Did JJ know that the Studiopolis funnel sound effect is an homage to Sonic Advanced 1? I like the signs at Studiopolis that say Lock-On Technology, because I was there for the advent of Lock-On Technology. it was also the twilight of lock-on technology, unfortunately. But no, it was just the proto DLC. Sonic & Knuckles' lock-on technology invented DLC. Vector says they are versions of the series enemies that got transformed to good guys in this world, and they're fighting for reasons that are made intentionally obscure when they are introduced. Interesting, JJ says the Encore mode menu music also has some Sonic Advance instruments. I love that track. It's so sleek. The Encore mode. Keyboard, so good. Eblo remembers hearing the hype for this here fight and how difficult it was, but Eblo beat him on the first try. No problem. No problem. Did you beat this on the first try, Third Bruno? I love the copyright at the bottom at all. Actually, you can't see it. But whoever uploaded this put, yeah, copyright Disney, developed by Square Enix. Alright, Third Bruno explains that young Xenoheart is time-themed to go with the fact that he's traveled from the past. This fight has a gimmick that, if failed, rewinds the fight to the start, but with fewer health bars. Wow, does he have a lightsaber? Disney owns Star Wars now, right? That checks out. Another favorite Easter egg of Prism's is how the pinball bonus stage uses the music from Trap Tower Zone. Trap Tower Zone, wow! From Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, we should probably do a hangout of Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. Just hang out to gameplay, just for due diligence and Sonic series comprehensiveness. Since I don't think I have a capture card for a standalone arcade cabinet. Alright, JJ says we've done that a couple times already. Alright, streamer brains kicking in. But yeah, we should at least glimpse it. Maybe there's at least one person who's never seen it. Is this a different fight? Yeah, Prism would like to see a new isometric Sonic camera. You regard them as underrated gems. Oh, that was a different game in the series entirely. Yeah, Prism. I don't know if you were around when I streamed the fan game Sonic 3D Blitz. Not to be confused with Sonic the Fighter's Blitz to be played this weekend, but Sonic 3D Blitz has that isometric camera. And it's a pretty simple game, but it's just like a nice, chill, simple obstacle course that uses that very same 3D isometric perspective. Vector was at least glad that they finally remembered how to make bosses in Kingdom Hearts 3. Third Bruno doesn't recall how well he did the first time fighting this final boss, but damn, it was 12 years ago. Eblo just replayed GBA Com this year. What does that mean, GBA Com? Overall the better version in your opinion, but my god, large bodies are obnoxious in 2D. GBA, Chain of Memories. That Kingdom Hearts game. In case anyone is just joining us, what we're going to do next is the Sega Genesis Music Odyssey, where we're going to sample a bunch of tracks that I've come across in the past couple weeks and add to the playlist. And then after that, we will close with Sonic Movie 3, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we will watch at least the first minute and then the post-logo bit. So I'm doing that last in case there's anyone who doesn't want to see it can just tap out for that final push. So, everyone memorize the 2 versions of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, because I will quiz you when I get back. Be back soon, man. team. Thanks for waiting. Third Bruno says, let's just say Alex will see both of Xenoheart's halves. Oh, perfect timing. Shoes. Alright, you know what time it is. Let's sample some Genesis excellence, baby. So yeah, thanks very much for the song request, Third Bruno. And may the Kingdom Hearts Odyssey continue. Alright. Pull up the Genesis playlist. Alright. Alright, can anyone name this game? So, we're in Sega Genesis mode, definitely, but... anyone recognize this, man? Yoshi says that the next BGM... oh, and hey, what's up, Eevee Boy? The next BGM request will obviously be Old Xenoheart or Terranaut. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Alright, so... yeah. Do you guys know anything about this series? I know someone gave me a primer on how to pronounce it. Yes. Do these have like modern 3D games? And hey, what's up, Ultra Gameplays? Eevee Boy says that they are Breath of Fire adjacent. Pardon me. Alright, well, I can pull up some gameplay. We can hop between gameplays, definitely. But first, let me do another song. From a different game. Thank you for the blessing, Third Bruno. Alright, so have you guys heard of this 7-Up game?
Sure, I'm on my phone a lot, but it's actually
I don't know
so
if this
useful.
is the spiritual precursor to like Pepsi Man, but it's got 7-Up insignia. This song is pretty dope. Wait till you see this kick in. I would not expect a song this badass to be in just a 7-Up promotional game. But yeah, Kyo says this is Cool Spot. Are you familiar with this one? Yeah, Kyo says Banger Supreme soundtrack. Let me actually pull up Cool Spot gameplay instead. Okay, Kyo says this is the bonus level music. Alright, here comes the best part. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Kyo owns, has played, and has loved this game. Very cool. Cool Spot Genesis playlist. So, did you get this game as a free giveaway at like a 7-Up promotional conference? Wow, these graphics aren't bad. There it is. What does it say? 7-Up the Uncola? I don't remember that marketing tagline. Look at the way he's doing the wave with his arms. That's great. Alright, Keo bought the game. A proud supporter of 7-Up Industries. Ultra Gameplay says, what is this game? This is Cool Spot for the Genesis. Skip ahead to some... Look at that! And what do I find? Main menu music by Tommy Tallarico. Was not aware that Tommy was involved with this venture. Now this map looks a lot like the... You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the Stimpy's Invention developers. It was Keo that was mentioning Stimpy's Invention, right? Yeah, it looks just like the same map. Alright, what else we got in here?
The 2024 Kia Sportage was built
Oh,
for
California
adventure.
games.
Sportage offers
Now, I did put a
unmistakable
couple of
style.
those songs in
Plus
the
all
waiting
comfort and
zone, so
space
I
you
actually
crave
won't
with class-leading cargo
click
room
on those
and second
now.
row legroom. Its smart tech and advanced standard and available driver assistance features make it stand out among other
whoops. Alright, Keo wants another track from this game? Yeah, we could do one more. How about the beach? Is it gonna be like Plock's Beach, man? This has got to be that beach level, right? Yeah, so I picked this one because it has that really prominent, kind of funny drum fill. I might not play it for that long. I'll probably pick another one, but I just wanted you to hear. Okay, Keo says it's a Virgin game. Yeah, so did Virgin make that Stimpy's Invention? Because that's really funny that they kind of reused the idea for the level map being like a physical map that's kind of ripped up. Wow, Yoshi saw this Cool Spot game. This part. In a Sears catalog with Tiny Toon Adventures back then. Wow, what a time it was. Eevee Boy wants to know, who is Cool Spot? I'm not sure if Cool Spot is the name of this character, but the way he walks with his arms is a lot like Toe Jam and Earl, isn't it? Alright, Keo mentions Off the Wall. Yeah, I'll have to search for it, but that's fine. Mega Drive, Cool Spot. Here it comes.
Whatever you're looking for in a monitor.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, this I kind of remember this. Should add this. Audio is kind of low. But you just have to deal with it. Alright, I better remember to slide the volume down. Pretty good soundtrack, says Ultra Gameplays. Yeah, check out that bass. You should be seeing that. Yeah. Yeah, listen to that percussion. Alright, Keo says, if I'm going through Mega Drive games alphabetically, Keo needs to get a song request in before I get to G. Yeah, the thing is, I haven't been going strictly by alphabet since last time. I will kind of resume that, but the way that I've been doing it actually for the past couple weeks since last time has been to look at Dustin Odell Official's 11-hour Genesis mix, and then if there's a game on there that I don't recognize, then I go look it up. Alright, here's what's next. Have you guys heard this? Actually, let me just play it. See if anyone recognizes this, and then I'll reveal what it is. JJ thought that one we were just hearing sounded very inspired by a pop song. I like this special stage. It's kind of like the Sonic 3 Glowing Orbs bonus stage. Anyone recognize this tune? Baby Boy talks about the Unicola marketing, trying to appeal to the younger crowd by trying to be alternative. Baby Boy wonders if that's why 7-Up is still popular with kids today. Does 7-Up have strong brand loyalty in Gen Z and below? Wow, look at this. An anonymous gifter gave a gifted sub to Vector Sater. Isn't that excellent? Well, thank you so much to the person that gave a gifted sub that went to get Vector Sater. I'm very thankful, and I'm sure Vector is too. Vector's had an ad or two interrupt this stream and the last one, so that's awesome. Thank you so very much. Anonymous gifter. Keo says the version of Cool Spot that you own has something different. It doesn't say Unicola. Yeah, I guess I'm not familiar with Unicola. Is that a competitor or something? Alright, so what game is this from? I'm gonna find out now. Ball Jacks. Here's another Ball Jacks track. Actually, that one is only 40 seconds. Why is it taking each one so long to load? I like the Knuckles Chaotix Marina boat in the background. I put this even though it's just a drum beat, but I liked it. It got me ready to ball some jacks. Yeah. I'm just perusing my list here. Ahead. California games. Oops, I accidentally added a video to the list. How to find every giant special stage ring in Sonic Mania. Love this. Wow, that was a cool, weird interval. So then you notice the tempo just picked up. So I assume there's like different rounds and you kind of gotta hurry up. But alright. Jumping around, you can't go wrong with sports games. In a lot of cases on the Genesis. Check this out. Yeah. So this is in the same tradition as like that Charles Barkley game. Beat drops out. It's got a little bit of Streets of Rage essence. Keo says Tommy Tallarico has an original version of some of his Mega Drive tracks. So like it's the same composition but like recorded with real instruments. This part is sick this time. Yoshi's jamming. More melodic layers. Yeah, Keo figures it's either Tommy's original recording or an arrangement. Alright, and then skip ahead in Cool Spot. The wall. Now we're in DOS. Now Ultra Gameplays doesn't really have any BGM request ideas after having done the Flying Battery one because you were planning that one for months. I'm glad it paid off. Dude, these mice are hilarious. The chef mice. But yeah, Ultra Gameplays, the world is your oyster. Anything could be next. Yeah, look at these mice. Oh my god. And Keo adds that Josh Mansell, the Crash Bandicoot composer, was also releasing the master versions of his tracks on SoundCloud. Good to see the BGM music preservation. Keo says Cool Spot is 90s as heck, but it's kind of fun. Alright, let's go to the first round. Not gonna do. I did add a lot of Double Dribble to this, but.
Let's get real. Your butt's not perfect, but at Orgame, we love them all. We love.
What does this remind me of? Something Sonic? Keo wonders if that ad really said that Chipuk was not perfect. Did I miss that? I saw the ad for the paper ceiling of a bachelor's degree. Alright, let's sample another level. Waiting around. Look at these rubber duckies. And the frogs. This game is charming. Whoa. Whole lot of stuff in the background. This is like surf shop or all those other purchasables. Wow, Ultra Gameplays says there's actually a way to rewatch ads with a watch history. Is that button hidden somewhere in your personal dashboard? Oh, okay, these are all supposed to be toys. Yeah, Toy Story was the first thing I thought of. Alright, moving on. How about... Alright, I'm gonna click this. See if anyone can identify this. Sorry if the music was a little too loud. Should be good now. what song is this from?
These mushrooms make you feel
Not this. That's an ad.
a lot better.
Who's got it? Now does it sound familiar? This is so, like, emotional. You could imagine this as, like, a Phil Collins song or something. No, nobody recognizes it then? Alright, it's time to reveal it. The music you're hearing is from the game Echo Jr., which I have not played. But yeah, it's funny, you know, because those Echo games are so, like, stern and kind of serious. They're good, but they're not feel-good, laughable entertainment. So then you get Echo Jr., it's like, oh, a lighter take for kids. But then you hear this music with all its emotion, and this is just for the password entry. Just for entering your password. Yes, and much like Kyo, the only Echo that I too have played is Mega Drive Tides of Time. Yeah, Phil Collins chorus. What else we got in the Echo world? This. Ultra thinks that this game kind of feels like one of those games big companies make to cash in.
Miller just left a message way over Jones's head using some technical jargon.
Let's see if you're still singing that tune at the last level. What's the last level? Well, Surf Patrol, obviously. Alright, this is 2 Milquetoast. I do like it, but we need a more driving beat for this hangout. I love the smiles, not just on Echo Jr., but the guy right below him. Alright. There's a 7-Up can littered on the beach. See the final boss battle. Wow, is there no final boss? Let's see how this ends. Wow, there was a book of cheat codes? Alright, I do like this. It's not quite the vibe we need at the moment. Is this how you win the game, by saving your pal? You gotta get the key to open the cage. Yeah, Kyo doesn't remember there being any boss. Alright, I'm gonna skip to the next one. Yeah, which song was it that I was listening to that had... There was a song that I heard, I'm try to find it. It had like a Mega Man melody in it. If I can find it, might have to circle back to that. But yeah, could it have been Jim Power? Whoa, look at this. It's just the same animation on a delay for each subsequent character. Yeah, so Jim Power, I didn't know anything about this game, but it has some great music. There's Tommy Tallarico's credits. Oh yeah, Keo spotted a coolness bonus, and it's just like Mania, huh? Alright, Cool Spot was one of the Mania's influences. Alright, so we'll listen to a few more songs, but I'll get some different gameplay in the mix. Wow, look at that Sega Nomad. Wow, that's Cool Spot being played on a Sega Nomad, no kidding. If anyone from Gen Z doesn't know, Sega Nomad was the portable Genesis plate. It was way before the Switch. Yeah, Ultra Gameplays was getting Spike for Vectrex vibes from that level completion method. Alright, so you know what I really want to see? Well, you see, it's a game... So I've been listening to this music quite a bit of this game, which I have not yet revealed in a sentence. Keo hadn't predicted that Cool Spot would be on today's menu, and here we are. So check this out. Data East, that's the signal of quality. Look at Minnesota Fats. We're going to hear the music from this game shortly. And I did add some to the waiting zone. We're not going to listen to those songs. But yeah, this game has such a funny, cool vibe. It basically sounds like Las Vegas to me, as you're gonna hear shortly. Minnesota Fats, Cool Legend. Moving on up. These songs are so playful, they just make me smile. This sounds like that Bubsy song. Bum, bum. Oh wow, cutscenes with Minnesota Fats dialogue. Epic. Look at him. Ah, his mouth moves. He blinks. Is that Al Capone on the wall? So you think you can dance? Ha ha. Yeah, and if you look at the box art, the box was sideways. I didn't even know that was a thing, where some Genesis box arts are like horizontally oriented, even though the Genesis strip still goes up and down. Lag? It knows that lag is going to be a problem in online gaming. But yeah, Keo says this doesn't look like a game that would do well outside of the US because, yeah, in Europe, we would be looking for snooker games, right? Is JJ good at snooker or no? Wow, you can even see the animation of the pool player hitting the ball, like see at the upper right. What else we got from Mr. Fats? The lucky one. Yeah, Ultra says, if the box art is horizontal, but the Genesis strip is vertical, which way would you hold the boss? You know, if you... I think it would make sense to hold it horizontally, because then at least the big word Genesis, you know, is also aligned with the Minnesota Fats logo. I wonder if the final boss is Mr. Fats himself. Do-do-do-do. Alright, let's get one more Minnesota track. Shadow Ops is in the house with the shout out to Snooker. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry. Alright, that song is underwhelming. So instead, Steel Empire. Yes. Is that loud? Not bad. Alright, I'll get some Steel Empire gameplay to play us out. Because I never heard of this game until coming across this. I love that. Shadow Ops says, how's it going? It's going pretty good, my man. We're kind of just wrapping up the Genesis hangout, and then we're going to look at least some of the Sonic Movie 3 trailers. Wow, Steel Empire has lots of blinking lights. Let me get past that part. Maybe it's not supposed to be like that. Alright, here comes Steel Empire. Are we calling this a shmup? Alright, let's go past the title theme. I wonder if this has any overlap with Fantasy Zone. Ooh, Picardy third. Major third. Major third. Keo says Vector is the eminence on these kind of games, but yeah, Keo would propose that this is a certified, bona fide shmup. Alright, that's just the briefing screen. Keo saw something that looked like flying batteries flying over. Shadow Ops says the music is overpowering my voice. See how high my voice is. And yeah, Keo says, since I got to C, did I get to Contra Hardcore? No, because I've been doing some skipping around. Yeah, I haven't been methodically going through the alphabet the way that I did with the A's. I guess I'm kind of going through now Dustin Odell's, but I could easily return to the alphabet. Alright, Vector says Steel Empire is a shmup, as far as he knows. And Vector appreciates the reputation, but let it be known, Vector's not necessarily that big of an expert. He just knows more than us. Kyo's getting Rocket Knight Adventures vibes from some of these here instruments. And while Vector says maybe there's a remake of this coming soon, is it going to be in 3D? And will it have these Looney Tunes Acme Canyons? Ah, he shot that. I didn't even know if it was going to attack. Alright. Here's what I'll do. I'll skip ahead in the gameplay, listen to a little bit of Air Diver, and then we'll wrap up with Sonic Trash. Alright, here comes Air Diver. Wow, we're in space. That bass. This song is called South America Song. I like how understated the drums are. Alright, Vector says it's not a remake, it is a collection. Alright, that was South America. But what about Europe, man? Simple but punchy, says Kyo. We got another flying battery. Yeah, does this sound familiar? This is Air Diver. Says, if anything, Rocket Knight should be a Sonic character. Why, his mouse style looks like a Sonic style OC? So yeah, just to remind everybody, right after this, well, we're going to peek at the Sonic Movie 3, but after that is a patron-only stream with a channel update and, of course, a music theory video commentary. It's going to be wild. And it's right after the Sonic 3 trailer. Shadow Ops is not looking for any drama. Me neither, Shadow Ops. Me neither. Alright, I'm not... Never mind. Alright, the next one and last one we're gonna hear is the North Pacific Ocean song. Actually, let's start with Asia to see how this game quantifies Asia. Badass. Welcome to Asia. Kyo is enjoying the sunrise on the screen, as am I. Eat your heart out, Sunset Park. Well, this subverted my expectations for Asia's song title. Alright, and finally, North Pacific Ocean. We calling this 2-2 time? 2-4? Yeah, Keo says this tempo reminds you of Doomsday Zone. I like the recoil on that cannon. Ka-chum, ka-chum, ka-chum. Violent. But okay, let me now pull down the gameplay. So yeah, from here out, we're going to be looking at the Sonic 3 movie trailer. Not all of it, but some of it. So if you consider this, you know, a spoiler or whatever, this would be your exit ramp. So let me pull that up. Can you believe it, guys? Sonic Code. I was wrong about the Sonic Movie 3 trailer. Wow, the Sonic 3 movie trailer already has 5 million views, baby. And dude, I saw, you know, the day that it came out, which was yesterday, Tuesday, right? At my job, kid comes in, he's got Sonic Tails and Knuckles cartoon style on his shirt. I was so happy. Sonic is alive and well in our culture, everybody. Alright, Eevee Boy's taking off. Have yourself a good one, Eevee. Yeah, so also I'll say that I'm not going to critique this all that much. There's one particular aspect that I don't like, which is that some of the humor beats. But I've decided that I'm not going to articulate my thought process at this time, or maybe ever. Yeah, Eevee Boy wonders when the next stream is. That would be Saturday. Saturday indeed. So let me hide this and then bring up the trailer. All right.
Sonic?
Guys, that's the iconic sound effect. Trust me.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Try to keep up.
Well, okay, the family is Tails and Knuckles. Basically, he's acknowledging that Tom and Maddie in the first movie wasn't enough. That looked pretty sick with Knuckles' fists on fire. Does it hurt, Knuckles?
You finally found your family.
That shot is pretty sick, going through the tunnel.
Sonic,
that
finally
looks cool.
found your family.
Try to keep up.
I know it hasn't always been easy, but you didn't change.
Is that like a satire of the child drawings on the wall?
Yeah, in my lungs.
Or your heart.
That was a cool little mid-air trip. Oh wow, it's an original film, so it's not a derivative.
There's been a high-level security breach.
Dude, so the set design I think is freaking fantastic. The way these colors look, that looks incredible. Yeah, Shadow spotted or heard the original rolling sound effect, you know, before there was a spin dash.
Been a high-level security breach.
Now, was that military general
There's been a high-level security breach.
I can't remember. I missed him again, but I can't remember if he's in the second movie. That looks sick, dude. All this water explosion, the glass shattering, they really did a good job with this.
And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
Funny that they're calling them Team Sonic now, kind of like, Sonic Heroes.
And we need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
Did Sonic have blood on his
and
chest?
We need Team Sonic's immediate assistance.
Look at Sonic. He's he getting himself into a little tussle. I love Tails' helmet.
Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Now that's cool because it's good graphics of Shadow, doused in that clone jar liquid preservation material.
Project Shadow is far beyond anything we've ever encountered.
Shadow's story began a lot like your Sonic.
Wow, did you see? There are those toys behind Sonic. At first I thought it was Eggman, but I don't know what it is.
It began a lot like your Sonic.
This shot looks freaking incredible with all the lights and the green. That I like it. I quite like it.
You found family and friends. Shadow found only pain.
Now, was there a scene in the woods in the Knuckles series? Why does that? Maybe I'm thinking of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Shadow found only pain.
And what was Maddie holding? Oh, it's a flag, like they're starting a race. This will probably be early on in the movie. It's just another day in the woods having a fun race until they encounter some mythical object.
Shadow found only pain and loss.
So what we're going to watch visually is up to the fight. We're going to see, Shadow arrive, but we're not going to watch the conflict. At that point, we're going to skip to the very end, the post logo.
All right, we got a rogue alien on the loose. How do we find it?
Start with the giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fire.
Now, this is massive explosions in the middle. Is that supposed to be Times Square?
Start with the giant fireball?
I love it. Let's start with a giant fireball.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight.
Now I don't think his voice sounds like bad or anything, but it's just not what I expected. I guess I just expected it to be just like, I feel like Keanu Reeves' voice in The Matrix when he goes, whoa. Like that's perfect enough of a Shadow. But listen, I still like it, don't get me wrong. Okay, interesting. Vector figures that this is Tokyo. That's a sick shot. Look, I got it. The art direction, the cinematography, I really like so much of this.
He is much more impressive than the hedgehog I fought previously.
Dude, I'm standing right here.
You're a colorful bunch.
We don't want to fight you.
Actually, Sonic, I would like to fight.
No!
All right, we're not seeing the fight. So, let's now go to the end of the trip. We're going to see from the logo to the end. The post-logo bit,
Welcome home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are you?
In the saggy flesh.
So that back and forth is pretty great. It kind of reminds me of the first movie, the thing like, nope, I'm in charge. Like kind of interrupting him at every turn.
Come home, my boy.
It's impossible.
Is it?
It couldn't be.
Couldn't it?
Are you?
In the saggy flesh.
So he says pop pop. I saw some talk online and people figuring out, is it supposed to be, the grandfather, or do they change it to father for the movie? If they do indeed change it to father, I would be totally fine with that. I'm sure they can make it work. And it just, I'm open to that possibility. That was a funny hug.
In the saggy flesh. Are you? In the saggy flesh.
There it is. See you this Christmas, everybody. So yeah. That's going to do it for the broadcast, everybody. Here on the public airwaves. But I'm going to hop over to the patron-only channel to do a dive into a music theory video and kick things off with a channel update. What to expect in the coming months here at the Alex Yard Zone. So yeah. I want to say have a great night, Vector Sader. Evie Boy, I think, left. Keo, have yourself a good one. Interesting. Shadow says, for some families, Papa is Grandpa. So do they call their actual father Pa only? Single Pa? Now we got Dodon Pa. Dude, it's all starting to connect. JJ has the mysterious figure with glistening, glowing red eyes. And yeah, Keo, I don't know if I skipped over, but yeah, I haven't gotten to Contra Hardcore yet, but I'll be on the lookout for it. So yeah, everyone else who's watching, thanks for tuning in. And if you're a patron, I'll see you in a matter of minutes over on the Patron Zone. So, get hyped for movie 3. I don't know how many other Keanu voice clips there are in this trailer. So I listened to the rest of it. The part that we didn't watch, I did listen to it. So they did disclose a pretty major plot point. And I wouldn't even say that it's a problem that they did. I've decided that, yeah, I do want to know that at this time. Now that I've learned that big plot development, I'm like, yeah, I would rather learn about that now than, freshen my seats and be caught surprise on the 20th at the best spot in the theater, baby. So, take care, everybody. I'll see you on the patron side. What a day. This was a legendary Sonic CD competition with the full game tiebreaker. But yeah, have a good one. Shadow Ops, Funny Frog, if you're still here. And I'll see the rest of you on Saturday. Take care. This has been AYZ, Alex Yard Zone, Alpha Yankee Zulu, 92.3, FM terrestrial radio, also simulcast online. Good